Thank you, Ray Lutz with Citizens Oversight. I'm a trained engineer. I'd like to first get in the record that I object to the limitation of time to only 2 minutes for each public speaker. Make sure that we really need to discuss this, and it should not be belittled by only 2 minutes. Now, I'm happy to see this plant closed. I want to see it demolished in short order. But there's no reason to rush it. There's no reason. It can sit there for 60 years by law with nothing happening. In fact, it's better. The radiation goes down the longer we wait. So there's no reason to rush. The process, I've already complained that this should have been handled entirely by one governmental organization. The Coastal Commission is responsible for the coastal area, not the State Lands Commission. You guys keep saying, oh, that's not in our jurisdiction. But you are the leading agency. You're taking over everything that the Coastal Commission would have been responsible for. You've taken over the entire project. So that's bunk that we just heard. Oh, that's out of our jurisdiction. Why are you doing the decommissioning project at all if it's out of your jurisdiction? You're offshore area, not onshore. That's what I understand. And now you say that some of these things are out of your jurisdiction. Well, then why are you doing it at all if those things are out of your jurisdiction? So I think it's been inappropriately split, and you're continuing to do this in a very deceitful manner. Why are you doing it? Hey, guess what? They rushed through the approval through the Coastal Commission of that ISFAC. Why? Right under it is the Unit 1 old reactor toxic waste that they wanted to cover up with this new facility that was approved before, so we can't talk about it now. That was wrong to break that up. So please don't continue this approach. SCE says the first step of any long-term storage is to put them into dry storage of the type of canisters that they have. Wrong. That is not actually always the required first step. For example, there's deep borehole storage that's coming out now where they go down and dig a small hole very deep, and they put one fuel assembly in at a time in its own canister, much smaller, easier to handle. So when he says this is the first step, why are they saying this stuff that doesn't have anything to support it? Mr. Botter of SCE just said there's no credible accident that could happen. We just saw an accident that almost happened, and that happens when they're moving these canisters around. They're eventually going to take them back out, hopefully, and move them somewhere else. Well, guess what could happen when you're moving them out? Drop it 18 feet into the thing breaks open, and then we'd have a big problem with no fuel pools. Those fuel pools should stay until the waste has left the area. Now, due to the recent mishap and the ongoing investigation into it, this body should not approve anything until we know what the hell's going on. So please don't rush into this. Please delay this. I'd say delay it for a year, just so that we can see what's happening. There's no need to rush. If you said delay it for 60 years, that's still fine according to the law. So please delay it. Thank you.